Hello and welcome to another episode of Sudarshan Report. Today we are going to imagine that what would happen if Wagner Group staged a coup against the Russian government and seized power in Moscow, and how would this affect the ongoing war in Ukraine where Wagner fighters have been supporting the pro-Russian separatists, and how would the world react to this unprecedented event? Let's find out. The Wagner Group is a shadowy mercenary outfit that has been involved in various conflicts around the world, such as Libya, Syria, Venezuela, and Central African Republic. The group reportedly took its name from the nom de guerre of its leader Dmitry Utkin, a retired Russian military officer who is said to have chosen Wagner to honor the composer, who was favorite of Hitler's. Despite the Kremlin denial of any ties to Wagner, Utkin has been photographed next to President Vladimir Putin. The group's motivation for launching a coup against Putin is unclear, but some speculate that it could be related to a recent cyber attack by a Russian ransomware that breached several federal agencies, including Energy Department. Some analysts believe that the ransomware group known as Coup is linked to Wagner, and that attack was a way of sending message to Putin that he has lost control over his own cyber warriors. Another possible reason for the coup could be a dissatisfaction of Wagner with the Russian military leadership, whom they blame for the death of thousands of fighters in Ukraine. In June 2023, Wagner's chief Yevgeny Prigozhin accused Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu of ordering rocket strike on Wagner's field camps in Ukraine, killing 2,000 mercenaries. Prigozhin vowed in an audio message to punish those who destroyed our lads and called for an armed mutiny against Shoigu and Valery Gerasimov, the chief of the general staff. Whatever the region, Wagner's rebellion caught the Russian authority off guard and quickly escalated into a full-blown coup. Using their contacts and resources in Russian military, the security forces, Wagner operatives managed to infiltrate Moscow and take key government buildings and media outlets. They also seized control of Rostov-on-Don, the southern Russian city where the headquarters of the war in Ukraine are based. Prigozhin declared himself the new leader of Russia and demanded that Putin surrender or face execution. The coup triggered a massive response from loyalist forces who mobilized to defend Putin and restore order. A fierce battle ensued in the streets of Moscow and Rostov-on-Don, with heavy casualties on both sides. The situation was chaotic and confusing as some units defected to Wagner while others remained loyal to Putin. The international community was shocked and alarmed by the unprecedented crisis in Russia and urged both parties to refrain from violence and seek a peaceful solution. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, the war took a dramatic turn as Wagner fighters launched a massive offensive against Ukrainian forces, hoping to take advantage of turmoil in Moscow and secure their gains in Donbas. The Ukrainian army was caught off guard by sudden attack and struggled to hold its positions. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appealed to NATO and European Union for urgent assistance and warned that Putin's Kremlin had destroyed itself for choosing the path of aggression. NATO and the European Union condemned Wagner's coup and expressed their support for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. They also called on Russia to respect its obligations under the Minsk agreements and withdraw its troops and proxies from Ukraine. However, they stopped short of sending military aid or troops to Ukraine, fearing that this could escalate the conflict further and trigger a nuclear confrontation with Russia. So the scenario we have imagined is highly unlikely but not impossible, that the Wagner Group is a powerful and dangerous actor that has shown its willingness to challenge Putin's authority and pursue its own interest. The group's involvement in Ukraine poses a serious threat to regional stability and security. The world would face a major crisis if Wagner succeeded in overthrowing Putin and taking control over Russia's nuclear arsenal. The consequences would be unpredictable and potentially catastrophic. Thank you for watching this episode of South Asian Report. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave your comments and suggestions for the future scenario. Until next time, stay curious and keep wondering.